Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. This is the weekend review. I'm your host, Tosin. Alongside me, as always, is my brother, Coach. I love the kit, by the way. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling today. I feel very Valeron, very Diego Tristan, very Jorge Andrade, very Roy Mackay. That's how I'm feeling. You know.
I love it. I'm feeling very 1-1, a good 1-1 win. That's how I feel. Yo, that
Oh,
tweet had me in tears, man. That was absolutely funny. Shout out to Chitty, man. That was funny as hell. That was really funny. I will say I am slowly embracing the fact that Arsenal's going to win their first Premier League title since I was in middle school,
uh,
2004.
there's no victory laps around here, bro. There'll be enough time for that when it's way more likely to happen.
Yeah,
But for now, it's been this week in the Premier League has been great.
yeah. Has it been great as like, share, comment, subscribe, and put your notifications on?
It can never be as great as that because that's what you good people should do. Please,
Yeah,
if you don't have a YouTube
please.
account and you're listening on what do you call it on Spotify or Apple, that's fine. You can just literally just log into, you just quickly make one 2 seconds and quickly just press the like button, and then the subscribe button as well. We've been noticing we're creeping up, and we can't thank you guys enough that are doing it. And I don't want to sound ungrateful or greedy, but we'd like more. I don't think there's anything wrong with being intentional about that. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this shit regardless. But it was just nice if more people can enjoy whatever it is that you guys enjoy about this. you know.
Absolutely. We're gonna start off in Serie A.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start off, I want to let you guys know this is gonna be an AFCON heavy edition. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna do our traditional super deep dives on all the leagues. We still watch
Mm-hmm.
them, nonetheless. Don't
Yeah.
get it wrong. We have no lives. Our family is wondering where we are. We're watching football. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys seen that meme when says we gotta lock in. We're locked in. So here we are. But yeah, Serie A, Napoli 2, Lazio 0. All Napoli needed was two first half goals. And it wasn't from the
Mm-hmm.
big boys, McTominay or Rasmus. They just
Mm-hmm.
got two goals from the defenders, and that was really all it wrote. I mean, coming to this game, Lazio has beaten in Napoli 4 out of the last 6 times they played. So this was a big result for them. So
Mm-hmm.
they needed the 3 points. They got their 3 points. So that was that. Anything you noticed from this game, coach?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, there was a huge fight. there was a huge fight that. Well, to be fair, I've forgotten his name now, but one of Lazio's players got sent off before, and then basically on the sideline. I want to get their names off now. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
on the sidelines, a bit of beef kicked off between two players, and then
Yeah.
Conte stepped in. And then what's funny is that in the background you can see um what's his name? They're both ex Chelsea managers. What's the other one called, man? Fucking hell, I forgot his name.
Conte.
Uh, Conte and the other one, the other ex Chelsea manager. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that smokes cigars all the time.
Yeah,
Old man.
I'm blanking so hard right now, man. Oh my god.
Old man. I forgot old man's name.
Yeah,
I see him right now. Used to
yeah,
be a
with the glasses. Oh my gosh, man.
it's gonna vex me because I should know his name. That's somebody who
Yeah,
we both should know. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, that's it. Sorry is there in the background, literally just watching on as they're going at it, and then literally Conte. I know Conte. Conte is a man. Conte loves it. He was like, it needs to be. Yeah, it's been. I've been waiting for one of these for a while now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got it on. So it was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So it was. So Mazzocchi got sent off. Sorry, Noslin got sent off in 81st minute,
Okay.
and then Masoki and Maricic both got sent off after their scrap. Um, I think there's probably going to be some fines coming afterwards because it was pretty ugly, to be fair. Coaching staff and everybody got involved by the end of it. Um, but I don't mind it, to be honest. I like seeing stuff like that. You want to make sure that these players still care and they're still there's still a bit of hate there.
Yeah. And what makes us human beings is throwing punches against another human being's skull. That's
Yeah,
what makes us
man.
human. So why not? Inter beat Bologna 3-1. Zielinski scored a banger. If you haven't seen that, go watch Zielinski's goal. That was
Mhm.
beautiful. Lautaro Martinez scored a goal and missed a chance because that's what strikers do.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't even want to understate it. When you say missed the chance, you mean plural, right? Because he could have scored 5 today, keeping
Hey,
it a buck. Do you know what? Do you know what?
listen.
That's Lautaro. You know, what, let me be fair. That's Lautaro every week. But I think his play for the Zielinski goal was great.
Mhm.
But in general, like Lautaro just misses a lot of chances, man. He just misses a lot. And I know I say, oh yeah, you know, it's good strikers getting chances and they miss and blah. No, but he's taking a piss. Like, let's be honest. Like Lautaro misses so much that it even questions like, are you really even good? Surely you're good because you're getting all these chances, but somebody like I don't get someone that can miss at the rate that he does. It's
Yeah.
bad. Like
Marcus Thuram had 2 goals that was so similar. One was the goal he scored, his goal, hit off his shoulder.
mm,
Then he scored an own goal that he knew nothing about. And I was just like, you know
mm,
what? Balance. You
mm.
balance.
His
So,
celebration for his goal was funny though. Like,
yeah. He celebrates like he's never scored a day in his life. One of my
yeah.
favorite things about Inter right now is the blue Nike boots. I know we talked about this in the group chat, but
Mm.
they look so good in that Inter kit. They look so good.
Honestly, like Nike has been flailing for a while, but those vapors there, that how they pop with any for me with any kit, I think that's the unique selling point for them. The fact that they're not supposed to go with really any kit, really, but they pop and it's just like you notice straight away. Like it's cool, man.
Yeah. Nerdy stuff.
Mm.
Atalanta, they beat Roma 1-0. Scalvini scored off a set piece, and that's all they
Yeah,
needed. They beat their former manager, which is what football always does. You expect that, right? In
yeah.
some other news, Milan won, Leao scored, Juventus drew. The reason I'm not talking too much about these games
Mm.
because we got a lot to talk about today. But
Yeah, I will say that quickly on the Atlanta game though. That was a really nice tribute to Gasperini actually,
mhm,
from the Atalanta fans.
yeah, I mean, that's their former manager. You know, they better take care of him. Yeah, Leao, he scored, did his wavy celebration. Juventus drew. Jonathan David, man, that's all I gotta say. Jonathan David.
uh, if you guys aren't following, I'm actually saying this because I'm going to sound like a hypocrite because I'm not even following, but I see their tweets so much I might as well be following. But that Hater Central account, yeah, the way they do Jonathan David, like they haven't called him his name once. What they refer to him as is whoever the hell this is. That's how they refer to him. And just put all these stats after.
It's so bad. But Weston McKennie scored.
Yeah, look, man, I'm always gonna have Weston McKinney is always gonna have a fan of me for life.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, he like for the fuller figured footballers, he's gonna be an icon for us. Do you know what I mean?
Give us the standings, man. Get out of here.
Sorry, man. No, it's facts. It's facts, though, man. So Inter in first, they're on 39 points. Milan are in second on 38 points. Napoli 37 points in third. Juve and Roma are tied on 33 points to round out the top 5.
Perfect. League on. We're going over to Spain. I said Spain. We're going over to France. I'm over here confusing my countries. Wrong romance language. But PSG, they beat Paris FC 2-1 in the Paris Derby. Doué got a really, really good banger of a goal. It looks
Do you know what?
effortless.
I just want to ask genuinely, like, because that derby is so funny because of the proximity to the
Mm-hmm.
stadiums. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they might as well just make it a 50-50 allocation because who really has home advantage? Do you know what I mean? It's like who really like
It might be the closest rivalry in all of sports.
yeah, yeah. I can't confirm that, but I think yes.
No, I mean I'm looking at Milan and Inter. Obviously, they share a stadium. I'm talking about
Yeah, that doesn't count though,
two
really.
separate stadiums.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
you can literally walk out one stadium, see the other one. That is
Yeah.
hilarious. But yeah, Paris got a penalty, and then PSG scored 2 minutes later with Dembele, and that's all she wrote. That's all you need to do. Just get to 3 points.
Mm.
Lyon beat Monaco 3-1. Lyon, yes, they beat Monaco 3-1. Pavasushis got a brace. Abner Vinicius wrapped things up in the 70th. Mamadou Koulibaly had a terrible game. He scored a goal, but he got a red card in the 70th. So you give, you take.
Yeah, I just want to confirm, but I can't lie to you. Surely Pogba is good for a start now.
He's
Like,
injured again. Yeah. So sorry to disappoint you. So,
calf injury. It's gonna be like that for a minute. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize Minamino did his ACL. You know.
he did.
Oh.
And Endrick is at Lyon now too. So
Yeah, I was gonna say. So his first game there must be nice. I don't. Did he even get any minutes?
I don't think he made the bench.
No, I don't think. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I got a game feed that's gonna make you happy. Marseille lost to Nantes 2-0.
Yeah,
What do you think? What do you think De Zerbi did after the game?
Cook the pasta?
Nah, he melted down as always.
Oh, look, man. Look, I don't want to. I'm so uninterested in the good fortunes of Marseille. So, yeah, well done to the for losing this weekend. You know, well done, Nantes.
They also got 2 red cards, and there was a chance that Rui had. Well, Rui had a really, really terrible mistake where he basically gave the ball up, and they got 2 red cards. The VAR spared his blushes, but Jesus, that was horrible. If that count, they should have flogged him outside the stadium. They should have beat his ass. It was that bad. But yeah, let's get the standings in Ligue 1.
Yeah, shout out to Francis Coquelin as well, man. Lons 40 points in first place.
They won again.
Yeah. They are absolutely in league terms of league form. They are the form team in Europe. Let's be clear about that. Lons are the form team. Should we do another count? I remember the last episode we did a count of how many wins that they had. Let's do another count. I think.
Let's do
another count of how many they've actually won in a row. So let's go all the way back to right. So since November 2nd, they have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to go to the second page for this, by the way, guys. 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 6, 7 league games in a row. Yeah, man. They're and you know what's so funny? Before that loss, they'd won their previous 3 in a row as well. So yeah, man.
They're looking good for their money. Good for their money. Let's get the rest of the table.
Where was I? Sorry. Yeah. So Lons first place, 40 points. PSG 39 points in second, and Marseille. There's a bit of a gap building now. Marseille are on 32 points. They're tied with Lille in fourth place on 32 points as well. That rounds up the top 4. Lyon are also tied on 30 points with Rennes as well. So that rounds up the top 6 if you guys are interested.
Cool. We're going over to Spain in La Liga. Real Madrid beat Betis 5-1. This is the Gonzalo Garcia show. Scored a hat-trick, a perfect hat-trick too. Left foot, right foot, and a header. That second goal he scored, he took off his chest. Disgusting.
Yeah, it was because the flick was the left foot. Yeah, the flick was the left foot. Yeah, man, like yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
Go on.
Going into this game, he never scored for Real Madrid in the league.
Yeah, I think he had actually only scored in the Club World Cup or something like that. And I think the way he's taking these goals, yeah, bro, that could have been Raul, that could have been Morientes. Do you know what I mean? Like, could have been any of those guys. Like it was unnerving, to be honest. Like the second finish looked like, well, first of all, he had way too much time, but the fact that he was even able to dispatch it, I think that speaks volumes of what sort of player he potentially could be, man. But I don't want to get too excited because let's be fair to Real Betis. They were missing Amrabat, Bakambu, a few players for AFCON. You know, like maybe it could have been different. I don't know.
Skill issue. Sunderland don't have that issue.
That's facts.
But yeah, no Mbappe, no problem. They got 3 points, 5-1, so good for them. Barcelona and Espanyol. This is what we call real beef, real local derby.
Oh, yeah.
Kev on stage at the game, and he tweeted about how they were booing the shit out of Juan Garcia.
He was on some murder shit. He was throwing these players in front of balls to save it. Like he was not leaving there without a clean sheet, or somebody was, you know.
Yeah, he was probably the man to match. Even though Danny almost scored a hell of a goal. Oh my God! And those gray Predators that they've been wearing, some of my favorite brutes I've seen recently. And then Lewandowski scored, and that was that. But yeah, shout out to Juan Garcia, man. And the thing is, he might not even get called up for the Spain World Cup squad.
Yeah, I'll be real though. Yeah. So I lost train of thought. I said it before. Fermin Lopez. Yeah. I just think pardon me. the best version of Barcelona surely has him in the team somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
I just love the player. He's such a his decision making is so it's obviously he's La Masia, so his decision making is always going to be on point. But how he's able to manufacture chances for his teammates, there's nobody else in the squad that's really like him in that regard. Like his ball carrying is nuts. He's both footed, and he's super aggressive with it as well. Like he's different to Pedri. And Pedri's obviously better, but he's different to Pedri in a sense that his way of finding solutions are just so much more. I want to call it violent, and Pedri's is more a bit more subtle. And obviously, he's more of an attacking player than Pedri as well. But I just think he's surely that there's a way for him to be in their first team somehow. Like if I'm having to pick on the day, and I know Olmo's probably got a slightly better final, probably a slightly better finisher. I think I'm going Fermin over him. You know, I think so. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that, but I think I've got a lot of time for the player, man. Seriously.
I like Fermin Lopez a lot, so I'm not gonna disagree with you. Sociedad 1-1, fairly even game. Both the goals are 5 minutes apart. Sola scored in the 50th with a header, and Gala Guedes got a goal in the 55th. And I think that game was fairly even. They both deserve to share a point. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I think some of the chances that Atleti missed, the Gallagher one, the Griezmann one, yeah, I'm looking at it thinking, Atleti, you really don't want to reclaim, your rightful place as the third best team in Spain, do you?
Doing charity work for now. But Bundesliga is back next week, so we'll have a full slate. Coach, let's get the standings. We go over to England.
Indeed. Barcelona, 49 points, 4 points ahead of Real Madrid in second and 45 points. Villarreal, 38 points. They're tied with Atleti on 38 points. And then Espanyol are back in fifth on 33 points. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting.
Very much so. Premier League. We're going to go through all the fixtures in the Premier League. Aston Villa 3, Nottingham Forest 1. The return of Olalua, he returned. Olaina is back. I was kind of sad he's not in AFCON, but what can we do? He's small boy. But yeah, John McGinn had a brace. Ollie Watkins scored. And Morgan Gibbs White had a chip. But the real question is John Victor. What were you doing?
Yeah, I ain't got shit for that. Honestly, I even if I wanted to defend the black goalkeeper, you guys know I'm not going to do that. Unfortunately, like I can't explain what the hell he was thinking there.
He wasn't thinking. That's the thing. He wasn't thinking. Brighton 2, Burnley 0. They scored without Danny Welbeck. Ruta scored and Ayari scored, and that was really that. Burnley didn't really give
both
them...
their goals were good. Both their finishes were insane, man. But I'm just glad Kadioglu got me 9 points on fantasy. So good for you, man.
Coach is like, I don't give a damn about you, but thanks for the carry job. Wolves 3, West Ham 0. We said this last week. We said whoever loses to Wolves has to get relegated. And boy, did it have to be this team, West Ham. They're probably going to fire their coach soon and bring back Bilic, but that's not going to say anything because you guys are bad.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. Let's start with West Ham first, actually. As I said before, horrible fan base, shit club, nice stadium that you didn't pay for, by the way. But yeah, I really can't wait for the day that you relegate again. It's going to be hilarious. Wouldn't it be so great if they get relegated while Declan Rice wins the Premier League? That would be like the best feeling ever.
I'll tell you something even funnier. If Millwall gets promoted too.
Oh, Millwall ain't getting promoted, bro. I can't lie. Millwall cannot get promoted, bro. They're not good enough, man. I think right now, between Ipswich, Coventry, those are the best two teams in the Championship. But anyway, that's beside the point. West Ham, bro. They are
rubbish.
Like it's so bad. It's so bad. But on the flip side, Wolves have been putting together some good performances of late. I think since the 4-1 loss to United, especially like they were playing okay before then, despite obviously just not having enough quality to win games. But since the United game, they've been putting together some really solid performances. And this came to fruition. Like they literally put enough good performances together to actually start putting the ball in the back of the net, and they kept a clean sheet as well. And they quite literally, the more they lost, the better that they got. And West Ham were just the wrong team at the wrong time, even though they're shit already. But Wolves potentially could have beaten anyone on Saturday, So
yeah. Matthias Mane, we talked about him. That kid is going places.
mm,
That's a talented player. And Tolu looks good, man. Tolu's starting to come into his own. So
yeah, I'm pleased for him, and it's strange that it's almost like it's strange he's not at the AFCON, but because Nigeria have a lot of good strikers, but it's just strange that we trusted him for the World Cup qualifiers and then not for the AFCON as well. I don't know, but it is what it is.
Does Nigeria make any sense?
No.
Okay. So there you go. Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to my voice, go listen to Coach. Go listen to Gabby. Go listen to Dean. They talked about Arsenal.
Mitch was on this one. Yeah.
Sorry, Mitch was on that one.
Yeah.
But yes, go listen, please. I beg you. I have thoughts in this game, and I said this to Coach last year, and I'll say it to everybody. You have to win ugly. Arsenal did not play well. Gabriel had a very bad mistake. He made up for it with a goal. Declan Rice got a brace. Bukayo Saka is just really good at football.
Jogged it, got another assist, man. Man, I'm just, man. Yeah. Put it like this. I'll tell you what, though, yeah. I think there's a level that you get to, and we've all witnessed. If you support a team that's won the league before, you've witnessed when your team is what the youngsters call flow state. Do you know what I mean? Where the performances are just the results are just coming together, and the players are just they hit a level where it's just like, okay, we know if we play at this level, we'll probably win the game. If we push over it, we're definitely winning the game, kind of thing. And I feel like Arsenal are slowly gearing up towards that, man. Collectively, players are fit again, and yeah, it's looking good, man.
And Ellie Krupi scored a banger of a goal. I have a take.
Yeah, go on.
Ahmad, Ellie Krupi, and Yan Diamande.
I'll be real with you, bro. I'm trying to pick up what you're putting down. Pause, but I want you to explain to me exactly what you mean by this. You want this as a front three?
That's Ivory Coast's front three.
So why the hell hasn't he been picked yet? Because I'm pretty sure
his dad played for Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, but I'm pretty sure that he's actually a French international, if I remember correctly.
He is a French youth international, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember specifically on loan last year, he went nuts.
He did.
He scored 13 goals?
Yeah, 13 goals and 13 appearances with Lorient. That's a player.
Yeah, he's no. I've actually seen him before earlier this season against Crystal Palace. I think he scored a couple goals.
Coach, I lied. He had 32 appearances and 23 goals in 24-25.
There we go.
Yeah, that's all we need to say about him, right?
Yeah.
That's all we need to say.
He scored. I remember he scored a couple. I want to say it was Crystal Palace. I'm sure it was because I was there. It was, he scored. Yes, really good finishes, man. He's he's a player, man.
Yeah. So Leeds 1, Man United 1. I have put out the Manchester United edition. Go listen to that right now.
And share, subscribe it as well, please. Thank you.
And basically, the crux of it is Ruben Amorim is going to get fired. It's a matter of when.
There's lots of whispers about it being pretty much already done.
Oh, wow. There's breaking news right now. According to Jamie Jackson, Ruben Amorim's future is in a balance with his strained relationship with Jason Wilcox. What's viewed as an unpredictable situation. Amorim, basically, everybody's saying that he's going. And there was an article from Graham Bailey who basically said that United are looking at Carrick or Southgate as interim manager. So
Carrick for round 2. Oh, gosh. United, you have to do me a solid. You cannot fire him before the end of January. Just don't. You will make top 4 regardless. You will. I think United will make top 4. But don't do it before January. Before the end of January. That's all I'm asking for. I can't really deal with new manager bounce. Two new manager bounces in 1 month. I really can't deal with it. Chelsea are gonna have their new manager bounce, and we play them I think next week in a Carabao Cup or something like that, or the week after. So Yeah,
they got a black manager for Chelsea, so
yeah. United do the right thing and just oh,
Coach,
go on.
was gonna ask, what's your opinion of what's happening with Manchester United right now?
Look, man, look. This is. I said some shit in the group chat about people from a certain region, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly what I mean by this, Tosin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's leaning into my analysis of who he is and what I think he is, basically. So there's that. But on a basic level, some of the stuff that he's like literal basic communication level, because I think that's so important, especially at Man United. Um, he's failed, man. Like just from the way he's communicated, the message he sent, the messages he sent out, he's genuinely just failed. Everything just seems to any comment he makes, it's always a headline. As a manager, you don't want any real. You want if you make 10 comments, you want 2 of them to be headlines. The rest you want people to just throw away. Everything Amarin says ends up being a headline. That's not a good thing. It's really not. It's really not. So automatically now, all the eyes on United, regardless. And the best thing you can do as Man United coach is not give them anything. You don't give, but and I'm not even going to go into the tactics yet because that's just a totally different thing altogether. But the simple fact is, he's made it such a spectacle when he hasn't need to make it a spectacle. On the shift between 3 at the back and a 4 at the back, him saying that he didn't want to change because it would seem as if that the media influenced him or something like that. I'm sorry, yeah, that's just stupid. Even if that's the case, you don't flip and say it. Again, messaging. So the players are thinking, so you knew that we've been struggling here, and you just because of your pride, because of the way it's yeah, man. Like there's a lot more I can say, but seriously, the number one thing is I look at it and I think, yeah, the messaging is just has been done so poorly. Like it's ridiculously bad, man. So yeah,
He's gonna be out of a job, so I win. Tottenham won, Sunderland won. This game, again, I'm friends with a few Tottenham fans. They hate Thomas Frank, bro. They cannot stand Thomas Frank at all.
Thomas the Stank Engine, Gosh, 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 man. Look,
What did you call him?
Thomas the Stank Engine. Like he
Oh man.
the thing is, I really like Thomas Frank. Like, let me be clear, I really like Thomas Frank, man.
Mm-hmm.
But what is he doing at Tottenham? Like, and do you know what else? You know what it is as well? Like, Tottenham don't have that many forwards, and he sold Brennan Johnson. And I'm not being funny. Brennan Johnson, I don't rate him like that, but surely you want to keep as much as like how many competitions you're playing in the Champions League as well. Like you don't want to get rid of a trusted forward who scored, I think, 19 goals for them last season as well.
I know when they're against United, but yes, go ahead.
Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of that stuff just isn't making sense to me, man. I don't pay that much attention to Tottenham to really care or know, but
Yeah,
I will say for sure though that Bobby goal was
that build up is
dumb,
nasty.
dumb,
You
dumb
know,
goal.
I feel so proud of myself for saying that Sunderland gonna stay up.
Mm.
I genuinely do because I'm looking at Granit Xhaka and I'm just like, yeah, that's the key piece for everything. But they have the most players missing from AFCON. And they look
Oh yeah,
cozy.
they've got like 6 players, bro. That's ridiculous, man.
And they look cozy. They look absolutely cozy.
Yeah.
Everton 2, Brentford 4. Igor Thiago. I don't know if he's good. I don't know, but he scored a hat trick.
Oh no. See, I don't want to disrespect players saying, "No, he's a one-trick pony. He's flashing the pan kind of thing." But I genuinely hope he's able to maintain this beyond this season because for real, he put it this year. He's doing stuff that a lot of strikers at other clubs, better clubs, can't do, which is consistently threaten the goal. Forget the goals, consistently threaten the goal. That in itself is an art. Being able to just be that guy to just, that whenever you get on the ball in and around the box, it's danger. And now he's obviously like he's scoring at a very, I don't want to say unsustainable rate, but just a rate that's very impressive.
Yeah.
And now we're having to ask the question: is he good or is it just form? Man, long may it continue for them, innit? For real.
Yeah.
I said I've already given Keith Andrews his flowers again, but look, he walked into a job that it was, we were worried about Brentford, and now we're not.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on that. He's done a great job so far, man.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Tiano Barry. He scored in the past few games, and the kids always had talent. And I'm just happy that Tiano Barry, even though they lost, he's scoring, and that's all that matters, man. The kid's he's finally the back of the net, and that's all he needs for his confidence. We're gonna not spend too much time in this game. Newcastle beat Crystal Palace 2-0. Anthony
Good
Gordon.
for them, man. Fuck off, man.
All right, there we go. All right, that's all I have to say. Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. Versus goal was offside. That's the first thing I want to say.
There's an article I need to read that explains why it might be onside. I just haven't got around to reading it. But from the eye test, it looked off. Because the same way Harry Wilson's goal, when they did it, I looked at it for less than half a second. I thought he's onside. You already knew he's onside, kind of thing. But it works when I'm like, do you know what I mean? So I need to understand why it was onside. I bookmarked. I need to read the article to understand why it was onside.
Okay.
But yeah, it let me be frank, it looked offside. So
yeah, versus goal definitely looked offside to me. But if you guys are smarter than us, please let us know, because I would definitely love to know what you think about that goal. But Harry Wilson has so much confidence, man. Like, he generally is such a talented player. Cody Gakpo scored the winner, but then Harrison Reed said, "Guess what, guys? I might score the best goal in the Premier League all season." Because what the fuck was that?
Bro, let me just tell you, paint a picture for how that part of my Sunday went. I got up, I went to the bathroom, I went to wash because I wanted to go pray, and I've come back and I've seen the TV, and I see Cody Gakpo literally throwing his shirt, and I'm like, the hell? So now I've turned off the TV because I want to pray now. And then I've prayed, and then I've turned it back on again. I'm like, hang on a second. Why is the match still going on? Number one, I've been praying for like not a long amount of time. It was only my group, but like still, why is the match still going on? But then also, why is it 2-2? There was literally 2 seconds of the match left. What could have happened in that whole entire sequence of me getting up to initially go and pray till then? It was 1-1 when I got up, bro. What the hell was that? The strike. Go on.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did you feel about the goal?
The strike. Let me just say one thing. Yeah. I don't know where he found his hate for Liverpool, but I need to go to that place as well, because he hit the ball with like the force of 1,000 suns, and it seemed to be doing all sorts of shit in the air, and just Alisson had no chance. Like, when you do that to a keeper like Alisson, I just think, Liverpool fans can't be mad at that. GG's, man. Like, you just gonna be like, do you know what? That's fair enough, bro.
You know what's the best reaction to that?
Good.
Nigeria's in training, and then when we finds out Harrison Reed scored a banger, he goes up to Chukwueze and Bastia and said, "Reed, scored." And all you see is those just jumping up and down. It's just like, they're so happy. So one of my group chats is like, "Oh, Iwobi and them are so happy." I was like, they live in West London. Why wouldn't they be happy? They're rich and live in London. Man City won. Chelsea won. Arsenal needed this. Tijani Reinders scored. And obviously everyone's going to gas it up, but he didn't do anything.
Look, man. Look. I'm not a hater.
I am.
No. I'm not even. I wouldn't even label myself an ethical hater, because I just hate for no reason. But
yeah,
I don't like when people are dishonest. Like, I really don't. I don't like when people are dishonest, because Tijani Reinders, I think, has scored 4 league goals now. He scored 4. But his first league goal came, I think, on the first or second weekend of the Premiership, and then literally 3 games ago, that's when he scored his next goal. But in between that, and I mean this, I'm not saying Apple here, he's done nothing. He's literally just been running around, and he's a good, tidy player. But at 27 years old, we need genuine, consistent performances.
You know, you sound like, for a second,
go on.
So like Michael Irving, we need more.
It's facts. We need more. We actually need more, man. And it's not because he's not talented. It's not because he's not capable. But it's just strange that he gets this pass. Do you know what I mean? I get, okay, first season in the Premier League, you need to adapt. You know what I mean? I've given grace to Gyökeres and all that kind of thing. But for the type of hype that he's got. Oh, he's so technically brilliant, and he's this and he's that. Oh yeah, I'd have him at Mike. I'm thinking, are you sure you want that? Like, ask yourself the question: are you sure? I'm not questioning his talent. I'm questioning his capability of producing it on a week-to-week basis. That's all I'm questioning.
Yeah.
So, and it's not like it's unfounded. It happened in Italy as well. So I don't know, man.
All I know is that Enzo Fernandez scored in the 94th minute, and Arsenal fans celebrated that 1-1 like it was a win. So,
well, look, we've got previous of losing games 1-1. Do you know what I mean? And Chelsea have got previous of winning games 1-1. I'm just saying, man. It's you know, you know.
Let's get the standings, man. I want to get to the crown jewel of this. I got Coach mentioned that he's a hater. I got a lot of hate in my heart, boy.
Okay, so do you guys really want to do this? Because it's going to be a bit boring not for me, but for you guys. But Arsenal are top on 48 points. Manchester City are second on 42 points. So are Aston Villa on 42 points. Liverpool are on 34 points in fourth. Chelsea and Manchester United are the two irritating twins on 31 points together. But I might just do it all the way up to 14th, to be fair, because you guys have to see this shit. Brentford and Sunderland are both on 30 points, right, in 7th and 8th place. Newcastle on 29 points in 9th. Brighton, 28 points. Fulham, 28 points. Everton, 28 points from 10 to 12th. Tottenham are 13th on 27 points, tied with Crystal Palace 27 points. Can you see how tight it is? Literally between 4th and 14th. Two bad weeks, and you could literally be in 14th place, bro. Literally. I'm sorry. Or 13th place, should I say? Like, it's
United, go get a new manager, man. Top 4 is waiting for us. Let's do this.
I think United get top 4, man. I really do.
Bro, when United switched to a 4-back system and we scored immediately, I was like, yeah, bring me a new coach right now, today.
Honestly, like, I don't think, I'll be real, like, I see Villa absolutely dropping off. I really do.
Yeah.
But I think top 4 is definitely so top 4 this season gets you
Champions League,
and 5th place is Europa League this year. Why did pardon me? Why did England lose their 5th place again this year? You only get 5 places once per season.
I don't know the rules, my brother. That's for somebody who's way more analytical about Champions League spots than me. All I know is getting to top 4. That's the only thing I know this year. You know, You know how they say man eat steak?
Yeah.
Man won top 4. That's all I want. Yeah. All right, we're going to AFCON. I know you guys heard me say that I'm a hater. Well, here is what I want to hate on. South Africa. We're going to start off with the games today. I have a few South African friends who I love dearly, but the rest of you, I do not like you.
Lee, this is for you. Lee?
We love you, Lee. We love you so much. We really do. But the rest of you, I don't like you, okay? And this is just rivalry and just friendly banter. Maybe
for
not.
You.
South Africa lost 2-1 to Cameroon.
Yeah.
When Cameroon plays anybody but Nigeria, I'm Cameroonian because we are Nigerian. They are Nigerian, whether anyone accept it or not. Give us back the peninsula. Anyways, they beat South Africa 2-1. It should have been a lot more, but bro, they put hands and feet on them niggas.
Yeah, I don't know why South Africa didn't really turn up today, man. It was.
Bro, you know who impressed me the most for Cameroon?
Go on.
Carlos Baleba.
Yeah, do you know what, actually? In the first half, he was moving and grooving.
Bro, he was intercepting passes that I thought he was Ed Reed the way he was intercepting passes. And then he was distributing the ball like he was, a quarterback. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. So you can actually play football. So what is this that you need to get away from Brighton and come to the continent and realize you can actually play football? I was so impressed. And Wemo would look rapid. I was like, oh, okay. So you got speed. Okay. Christian Kofan impressed me as well. We talked about him before the tournament started, but yeah, he's a striker.
Do you know what though? Like, keeping it a buck, both teams went for it.
Mhm.
Like both teams went for it, but there was, and I've said before that look, South Africa are like probably the most fun team to watch. I think. But there was so much more what I want to call purpose. It felt
Mhm.
like with what Cameroon were doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that. But yeah. Look, sorry, South Africa. I tipped you guys to win, like, and you embarrassed me, man.
So I'll say this much, right? This is what we call real AFCON because nobody expected Cameroon to do anything in this tournament
No,
because they had their issues. And you see the next in line to Paul Biya, Samuel Eto'o up there looking like Sting in the rafters, just watching everybody.
I can't stand them, man. I really can't.
Eto'o.
I really can't stand them. Seriously, man.
But yeah, man, they did it for Brigida Eto'o. So South Africa, sorry, you're out. Cameroon goes to the quarterfinals. And Morocco, Tanzania. Brahim Diaz scored a really good goal, but that goalkeeper was drunk.
Man, they should leave him. They should leave him in Morocco, man. Just because that's shocking, man. They could have snuck an extra time. They could have. They really could have. I mean, they were without Unahi was injured. I don't know how long he's going to be injured for, but they were
He
without
might be
Unahi.
he might be
Yeah,
done for the tournament.
he might be done for the tournament. Fucking hell. Oof. To be honest, he hasn't been super duper amazing, but
Mhm.
he's absolutely still like he's capable. You know what I mean? But look, El Canu started. They gave they just said, okay, cool. Hakimi, here's the 90 minutes, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Hakimi doesn't look fit, but we expected that.
yeah, I don't understand. To be honest, like, yeah, I don't understand. I personally don't understand why they just let him play the entire 90. That's really irresponsible. But again, it's the AFCON and niggas be doing shit, man. So, but yeah, Tanzania, to be honest, gave Nigeria, their toughest test so far, and I think they actually looked reasonably comfortable at times against Morocco as well. Although even though Morocco had the majority of the play, you know, Tanzania had some really good chances.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them actually, to be fair. But outside of that, yeah, Morocco are plodding along. It's nice, like I said before, that the stars are actually showing out. Brahim Diaz has scored in 4 games in a row, so he's already in line to get player of the tournament, which is annoying. But I can't hate on it. He's quite literally carrying them right now.
Well, Osman Rice, I'm tired
Yeah,
of this. Osman Rice.
yeah, man.
We're gonna save another game for last because I have thoughts on that one. But
Mm.
Sudan scored first, a really good goal, and Senegal said, "Hold up, we're not your age mates, by the
Nah.
way. Don't try it." And they swatted him away like a little fly. But Sudan has been a great addition to this tournament. They scored their only goal, which is a beautiful goal, but Senegal just has much more quality than them.
Yeah, man. I was gassed. I had my Sudanese friend actually come over and watch the game
Mm-hmm.
together because I was like, I believe in you guys. I'll be real. I did. I thought there might be a chance for them to. At least, I didn't think it'd be like by half time. It was already 2-1. I was like, oh damn, it's probably over. But I really thought there was a chance there. But look, Abdallah scored one of the goals of the tournament. He gave Sudan something to really cheer. I think it was their first goal in the tournament as well. Actually,
It
afterwards,
was.
yeah, goal that they scored themselves. Um, and he looked good. Like they were getting the ball out to him. He looked good. He was, he was trying to do his thing. But Gay, right? Let me tell you something about Gay. I saw him in London play for Villarreal against
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal pre-season, literally just summer just gone, right? And he was giving us hell. At,
Idrissa Gana.
no, as in Gay, as in the other Gay. No, no, Papa Gay, bro.
Oh, Pap. Okay.
He was giving us hell, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Who is this kind of thing?" Him and I forgot who the guy up front as well. I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten his name.
For
Um,
Senegal.
no, for Villarreal that game anyway. But
Okay.
anyway, it was Gay was the one that focused on the most. I was like, okay, good player here, kind of thing. And he's come to this tournament. Both his goals are world class goals, world class goals. And I think it's probably fitting that it's taken this level of player to actually settle games in general. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then Mbaye comes as a bench, and Mbaye scores a dumb goal as well. But that boy is going to the top anyway. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's already potentially an African sort of generational talent right there. So
I think it's impressive they got him to commit to Senegal at 17.
I think
That is
we're gonna see more of that. Like, I don't want to make this Nigeria centric, but I'll just say it now because it's been on my mind for a minute. The next Bukayo Saka must play for Nigeria. It's that simple.
So
It's that simple.
me and my pops have this conversation all the time, right? And I say all the time, the content only gets better when you get these boys from back home mixed with the talent over the local talent. When you have your Bukayo Sakas and your Ezes mixing with your Osimens and your Oyendinkas and your such, right? And the same thing with Senegal. I mean, look at Morocco. They've been looking at Hakimi since he was 13 years old in Real Madrid's academy. So it's like you're now starting to see the best of the best come home. And that's what we want to see.
Because let's be clear here as well. Mbaye probably would have got France caps. Like, not even probably, definitely would have got France caps. They've got a whole bunch of attacking talent ahead of him currently, but I have no doubt he would have pushed his way through that. He would have found his way. But it's so refreshing. This is a genuine, potentially like world-class player.
Another player they didn't call up because of injury, Assane Diao. He should be playing for Spain.
Yeah.
You know? I look at George Ilakina. George Ilakina should not be playing for Belgium or France. Come home. But I saved this game for last because it was arguably, and Coach and I have collectively watched years of football at this point, from VHS to Betamax till now. Mali Tunisia had to be one of the worst football games I've ever seen in my adult, childhood, middle-aged life. That game. And the thing is, I hate watch the game because I was going to change the channel, but I couldn't stop watching it.
It was so compelling because of how shit it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right? I literally messaged Coach in the group chat and say, hey, text me when the game is done. But I knew I was going to watch it anyway. They got a red card in the 26th minute. And Tunisia didn't score to the 86th minute.
Yeah.
And then Mali scored a penalty in the 96th minute. And then we had extra time and they didn't do anything. And then even the penalties were shit.
So, I mean, Trabelsi finally got sacked because I don't think his record in the AFCON with Tunisia is pretty embarrassing. Let's be clear here. But it's been coming. I think in the last 6 AFCONs, he hasn't gotten further than around the 16.
And Hannibal complained about it too.
Yeah. So, but he's genuinely a terrorist. So there's that. But I think it's really funny that the guy that scored a winning penalty, I've forgotten his name, number 9, right?
Bilal Toure.
Bilal Toure, that's the one. He missed. I think, did he miss a penalty? He missed the opening penalty. He did. In Mali's opening game, he missed the opening penalty, but he's been terrible this tournament. Like, bad. I've watched pretty much all of Mali's games. He's been shit, and this is the beauty about AFCON. Like, you could just be a hero out of nowhere. You can play like a complete idiot for 4 games, whether you're starting or not, and then you can send your team through to the knockout, through to the last 8 with a winning penalty. That's crazy, man.
And Mali still hasn't won a game.
Their coach actually said that it's possible for us to win the AFCON without winning a game. So that lets you know that he's probably going to set up with 5 at the back in the next game now, just because.
We have to stop this before it becomes a thing. Yeah. This is literally a mutant that we have to just end. Like, just suffocate the mutant because it's not good. No. Mali's kids are beautiful. Those black kids are gorgeous. The yellow shorts.
I think they've got the best combination of kits, man.
Bro, the black kit with the yellow shorts and the green underneath. I hate long sleeves with that green underneath. Nasty. That is so good. We do have more AFCON games tomorrow and on Tuesday. Drum roll, please. Egypt, Benin. Yeah. I will have to say, shout out to Benin for that post. I know you saw.
Oh yeah, the guy whipping Salah. Oh man,
that was so good. Nigeria plays Mozambique tomorrow. On Tuesday, we have Algeria, DR Congo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso.
Sorry to cut you here, Tosin. We are doing a watch along. I'm going to put it out on Blue Sky. I'm going to put it out on Twitter, on Instagram as well. We're doing a watch along. Tosin obviously has some shit to figure out. But I'll be here, guys. I promise. I'll be here in all of my Nigerian glory. But yeah, we're doing another watch along. The last one was great, by the way. You guys that didn't tune in for that one, tune in for this one because you missed out. The footage is still there on YouTube if you want to watch it back. But It was so good, and you guys played a huge role in that, just being really interactive, just keeping shit popping with like funny questions and observations, shit like that. So make sure you tap in for the watch along for Nigeria versus Mozambique. It's going to be a great one.
So we do have 2 games confirmed for the quarterfinals: Mali, Senegal, and Cameroon, Morocco. I think the funny thing about Morocco is they were so happy to see the backs of South Africa and Hugo Bruce, because Hugo Bruce said the atmosphere sucked.
Yeah.
But they don't know that they just got a juggernaut in Cameroon. I don't think they want to play Cameroon.
No. I'll be real. I'm not calling that game. I'm not. I'll give it to God. I'm not calling that game.
Yeah. Well, this has been fun, Coach. Anything you want to add else before we get out of here?
Like, share, subscribe, follow us on all of the socials. Search Shirtless Plantain Show and just interact and get involved with us, man. Yeah, man.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. For myself, Tosin and Coach, we're out. Everyone take it easy. Peace.